Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Taken in
by Mitchell, right side. And this one doesn't go far. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Go! Nice, ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Got his man, Thomas has it. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 8. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking the ball.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Caught by Pat Bryant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
70 Lions. Go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop.
He was brought down by Jonah Ellis. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They're throwing it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You've got to protect the football.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 41-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Ready,
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60 back. 70. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these 2 coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there. But both of them would be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps up. Turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Colts come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass caught by his tight end. Racing down the left side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun hand off to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
19, trap 60, trap 60, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on seconds. That's brought in. This is back Jonathan Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They give to Taylor, right side. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
19 Pioneer, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
70 Timberwolf, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
From the gun, Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
14. Broncos 3.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Nick's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's caught right side by Johnson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Nix from the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On third down, here's Nix. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
That's good for the Broncos. First down.
Once more, it's Nix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on second down. Nix. Side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Gain 15 there. And now they have a first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Headed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Dragon 60. 70 ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves.
Final throw before the break. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here is Schmidt to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
It's a gain of 10.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. Third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get it! 70 Lions! Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Running right. This is Taylor. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start them off. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the gospel ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Go.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. He has it at the 22. Across midfield. That's the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Nick Snat, a throw. He brings it in. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. Will finds his back. Harvey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos 1st down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Oh, did the Broncos get to that one? Yeah, looks like they did. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Taylor trying the left side. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, Scott. Panther stick.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Broncos 16.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Sidney Brown makes the play. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
37. Broncos 16.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, Broncos.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Nix. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. It's Harvey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Escapes the pass, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly...
And they pick him off again. Justin Wally makes the play. And the Colts have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Taylor again. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's third and less than a yard.